Hey, what's up, you guys? Chelsea Briggs here, hanging out with Megan Nicole.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you? Good to see you again.
I know. Back up here on the roof, you
Yes.
know. So excited. You've had such a big week. Original song is out, Summer Forever. Tell me about it. What was it about this song that you wanted it to be your first single off your album?
Well, we wrote the song actually, ironically, back in like December.
In winter.
And yes, in winter time, which makes so much sense. Like, I feel like I have like a lot of the emotional, like slower mid-tempo songs. I was like, I just want a song that like is a feel-good, fun song. And you know, what better way to express that than the summertime? So.
Totally. Would you feel like it sort of gives a look into the album, what fans can expect with the album?
Yeah, I think so. There's definitely like, actually a lot of the songs of the album are just about like being young and living in the moment and enjoying life. So.
I love it. And your music video that was just released 2 days ago, it's already almost at 1 million views.
Yes, it's crazy.
It's insane.
Crazy. So the fans seem to be enjoying the video, so that's good. It was a lot of fun to make.
I was gonna say, I feel like you were just like having fun with your friends.
Literally, like we were just like hanging out and like someone was like recording it. My best friend from Texas was in it.
Oh, cool. I was gonna ask you because you can tell there's like chemistry.
Yeah, like I think a lot of the smiles were very like genuine. And then my sister was in it as well.
Oh, really?
I thought she was here. She's always with me. And then the rest of the cast was just so like awesome and chill and just it made it fun.
That's cool. Who came up with the concept for the video? Do you have say in that?
Yeah, actually, I did have a lot to say. A lot of the weird stuff, like the fact that I was singing in a donut.
That was my favorite part about it.
My idea.
I like the one when you were sitting on the swan.
The swan, yeah.
In your jacket.
That was
like
mine too. So, like, I remember I was talking to the director, and I was like, okay, how crazy would it be for me to, like, do a shot, like, singing in a donut or, like, sitting on a swan? I remember I was, like, actually, I was, like, literally at a thrift shop, and I saw that giant black coat, and, like, I had just bought that swan, and I thought it was crazy, and I was like, oh, my gosh. Like, I have this vision of me, like, sitting on a swan, wearing heels with a crazy jacket and a tiara.
That's very Macklemore of you.
We did it, yeah.
Thrift shopping.
Yeah.
I actually saw a fan tweeted like that picture, and they're like, "This is why we love you so much," and that's cool because it goes to show your creativity,
crazy, random weirdness. Yeah.
You know, you've come so far in the past 3 years. Is it crazy for you to look back and now working on your debut album?
Starting off when I first learned guitar, I would go out and perform at open mics and talent shows all the time, and then from posting my first YouTube video, and then getting some traffic on there, and then using YouTube as a platform to. Now I'm signed to a record label, Bad Boy and Interscope, and working on my debut album and getting to travel around the globe.
So cool.
And perform for fans.
Absolutely.
It's craziness.
Talking about your debut album, what's been for you maybe like the biggest challenge so far? Because I know it's almost done, right?
Yes, it is almost done. I guess at this stage, it's just narrowing it down to the songs that are going to be on the album. Yeah, I think that's going to be the toughest part. It's just kind of like picking which songs are going to be the final ones to go on.
How about title?
Not yet.
Okay.
I think I've hinted it a few times, so.
What, can you give us a little hint?
Something about moments.
Okay. About maybe living in the moments.
Something of that sort. I will say I really enjoyed working with Keith Harris. He's the drummer for the Black Eyed Peas. I was like getting some like vlogging footage, and he was just like jamming out to like the song and stuff, and we were just goofing around.
When going into this album, what you kind of had in mind, your expectations changed at all?
Something that has been a big influence on my life is like it's like kind of that 60s, 70s funk vibe music. And kind of I want to incorporate that more as I grow. And somebody that does a good job of that is like Maroon 5, because they're pop, but like they incorporate those live instruments and kind of have that funky vibe. So
you need to collaborate with Adam Levine.
Yes.
ASAP, girl.
Yes, Maroon 5.
You're such a role model to so many people. What do you hope with your music, the message that you put out there, would you say?
I know I say this a lot, and like people say this a lot, but it's something that we tend to forget, is just to like be yourself and just love yourself.
Totally. I love that. And for you, what's kind of your music crush right now? What are you listening to?
I really like The Way by Ariana Grande. Macklemore is cool. Can't Hold Us. Yeah, those two songs are like my jam right now.
I like my jam.
Or I like Cimorelli's new song too.
Yeah, they're
Made
so
in America. Those girls are like super sweet.
I know.
I love them. So
it's funny because I always think about that too, with like you and like Megan and Liz and Cimorelli. Do you guys all know each other?
Yeah, I've only met Megan and Liz like a few times, and Cimorelli actually a few times too. But I've actually hung out with Cimorelli before. and they're all just like super sweet.
It's so cool because I feel you guys have like such a bond of like, you know,
The whole like little YouTube community. It's so cool. Like every time like somebody in the YouTube community like releases a song, like an original song, we're always very supportive of each other.
That's amazing to have that.
Yeah.
And for you, obviously, the queen of covers, this girl. Any new covers we can expect from you soon?
Actually, yes. I just did a version of Avril Lavigne's "Here's to Never Growing Up."
Nice.
The clean version.
Always the clean version. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's been
Thank you,
so much
thank you.
fun. I'll be always talking to you, and I'm excited for your album.
Thank you.
And you guys, of course, for more on Megan Nicole, be sure to head to Hollywire.com and Hollywire TV. See you later.
Bye.